Hey everybody, my name is Savannah, and today we're talking all about the Sinosauropteryx. I think that's how you say it. It's a little dinosaur that kind of looks like a raccoon. I'm really excited to see it. I actually have not released it in-game yet, but this is the third video I'm recording in the coverage of the new Feathered Species pack coming to Jurassic World Evolution 2. It releases tomorrow on March 30th. If you're watching this video right when it goes live, thank you as always to Frontier giving me early access so I could jump in and take a look at these dinosaurs a little bit early. So in today's video, I'm going to go ahead and let these dinosaurs out of the hatchery. We'll talk about them, their design, their animations, their stats, everything. So let's go ahead and let them free. Take a look at what these guys look like. Their little noises. And look at these tails. Oh my gosh. So these guys are technically feathered, but their feathers are so fine and so close together, so dense, that they almost look furry. I'm obsessed. So by far my favorite dinosaur in the new pack. I mean, I'm a sucker for things small and cute, but look at this. They 100% remind me of raccoons though. I mean, just look at the tail. Do we need an explanation looking at the tail? But even the face with this little mask patterning with the white, the red, and the dark. These guys are gorgeous. I absolutely love the Solar del Huesco and Rana pattern are the default Jurassic World Frontier skins. And then I have another batch of them that is going to be random colors. So I'm going to go ahead and release those. Hopefully we'll get a different exit animation, but we'll see. The tail wiggle! You saw that, right? I'm gonna replay it right now, just for fun. How cute! Oh my goodness. Okay, so looking at, I always go the wrong way at first. Looking at the different colors that we have here, we have a blue with light patterns on it. It looks like they all keep this dark facial pattern though, regardless of what stripes or colorations they have on the rest of their body. They all kind of have this dark mass. This one has a little bit of blue under the eyes, but I love the detail and just they look fuzzy. They look like fuzzy, furry dinosaurs, even though they're feathered. So I'm actually really excited about this. This guy is absolutely adorable. So before I actually forget, let me go ahead and take a look at these guys in the hatchery and we can take a look at their stats and things. So here on the first page, we can see here we have an appeal of 47, which is pretty in line, I think. If I remember correctly, let me go up here and look at something like the compies. Yeah, 21, so they're about double the compies. A little bit more. Yeah, Coelophysis. Yeah, so they're a little bit cooler than a lot of the standard smaller dinosaurs. Where's the Oviraptors? The Oviraptor more or less. So the Oviraptor, now I've already forgotten what these guys were. 47, so just under the Oviraptor's appeal, but pretty much the same size. If we go back to them here and we go to the next tab, we can see their needs. They are a meat eater, so carnivore diet. They like everything and dislike the large carnivores, I'm assuming because they get eaten. It's interesting that they like everything, so we'll see how they interact with things like the T-Rex or the raptors or things like that. I will definitely let those loose and we'll test it out, and then we can see what our base attributes are. So there you go. little Sino. What an adorable little guy. So I think we're about to get a little social animation here. Let's see. That might be one of the best animations I have ever seen. I will 100% try to get that on SloMo because it happened really fast. All I saw was one of them sitting very still like this. Is it going to happen again? I think this guy's coming over to do it as well. Let me go ahead and do SloMo here as soon as he gets over here. And we'll kind of follow that. That is absolutely adorable. This is by far the cutest. Here we go. He's sneaking up on him. The front guy is unsuspecting, just sniffing at the ground, runs over, jumps at his tail. That is awesome! Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So cute. I went ahead and got rid of our grass here just so we could get a better look at these guys. They're so little. Yes, this is what I was waiting for. I wish you guys could see my face watching these little guys play around on the ground. I am... Oh, and there's another one! They have some of the best ambient behaviors. We just got 3 in a row there. So laying down on the ground, rolling on its back, chasing its tail, and then kind of standing and sniffing around. Here he goes again. These are just, they're so much fun to watch. I'm obsessed. They gave them, they being Frontier, gave them such adorable little personalities. I'm going to feel so bad when I release some of the bigger carnivores out and see what happens, because these guys... Now, previously I would have argued that the Minmi was the cutest in my opinion. The Oviraptor was cute, but they gave similar animations to the Minmi with the biting of the tail of his friend and just such endearing, adorable animations that I found the Minmi to be super, super cute. And the Oviraptor had that cool animation with spinning his tail and jumping on his friend, but the Sino is just, this is so much, it's one step above. It's so much cuter. I am completely obsessed. And of course we have a little drinking animation, just a little simple drink, taking little sips of water, shaking their head, moving their tail. So I've put down our meat feeder here. It looks like we have a willing test subject here. They look so small comparative to the meat feeder. But let's see what they do. Hopefully multiple of them jump up there at the same time. There goes the first one. I think this guy's going to come over and take a bite in a better view. Yeah, hops on up there. Takes little bites. Oh, and they talk to each other over the pile of meat. How cute. So they definitely do interact with one another. They're so ferocious with their eating. Really pulling pieces off and shaking that entire pile of meat. For how little they are, they're like really going at that eating. Here comes another one. Get a little bit closer so you can see. Really pulls off those pieces of meat to eat them. And then talks to the other guy on the other side. So I just put down a goat feeder and instantaneously these guys jumped on it. So let's go ahead and let this play. I'm pretty sure it looks very similar to the other animation. The Oviraptor, right, is the one that hunts goats. Yeah, so they're all gonna jump on him. He's gonna kick around, flings them off. Are they actually gonna take it down? So they can use the goat feeder. The gnawing sounds are actually kind of gnarly if you can hear them. So I wanted to test out with these guys if they could actually traverse through water, because I thought I remembered reading something in the patch notes where small dinosaurs would stick their head up and go through the water. Now, when I first placed this water down, I placed it under one of the dinosaurs and they just ran out of it. But since it's been a complete half circle, their food is on this side, and this is the only one that's on this side of the island. So far, these ones over here are choosing to starve / continue to hunt the goat that they can't kill instead of walking across the water. So I'm gonna say I think that water is still a viable option for trapping these guys in. And maybe I missed something, but I could have sworn that the update was going to allow these guys to go through water. But I'm really glad that it doesn't, because I love the idea of making little islands in order to contain your smaller dinosaurs in their exhibits. So pretty cool. So because the Sino likes everything, I had really low hopes that it would actually like pack hunt a homocephaly or anything like that. And so I've been watching this little guy for a while, and I've seemed to confirm that they don't care. They will happily share their environment with this little guy and do not go after him. So now I'm going to move on, and I'm going to test some of the things that the Sino does not like. I feel like a horrible person already. Everything about this adorable little dinosaur tells me that I should protect it. And here I am releasing this giant dinosaur on these little guys who instantaneously are getting hunted down. But it's for science, it's for testing. Let's see if there's a special animation. Nope, same hunting animation as with the homocephaly or any other smaller dinosaurs, just grabbing them by the tail, flipping them around, and eating them whole. I feel terrible. I'm an awful person. Awful. I'm not going to watch that again. We've tested it. It happens. Okay. Now, I did feel the need to test something a little bit smaller. So obviously the Yutyrannus is a medium-sized carnivore. I'm going to watch him for a little bit and see if he does anything with these little guys. And if we get an interesting animation. Part of me is relieved and part of me is pleased because the Yutyrannus does seem to leave the Sino alone. Now, displeased because a cool animation would be a cool animation, but relieved because I really didn't want to have to watch another little Sino get eaten. So I let out a few flying reptiles, and it looks like all they're doing is killing themselves. None of them have gone after the Sino yet, and most of them are starving. So I think it is safe to say that unfortunately we don't get any interaction between our flying reptiles and our little Sinos. I let out the biggest guy and then some of the little medium guys, and nothing. It also doesn't look like we get any guest hunting animations either. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I thought that, excuse me, Ketso, I thought that some of the smaller dinosaurs had pack hunting for humans, like the compies, right? Wasn't that updated a while ago? I was hoping that these guys would follow suit and be the same. But unfortunately, it looks like not. I left them out running around with guests for a long, long time with nothing. The guests just run away in panic, and these guys don't mind at all. And last but not least, of course, we're going to take a look at our Sinosauropteryx. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm really trying, I promise. In our species viewer here. So you can see the default skin, this red and the white. I actually am a big fan of this default feather coloration and pattern. I really like the mask, and I really like the poofy, puffy tail. Now, I don't know what these guys actually looked like, but, you know, the fact that there are all these tiny little feathers that look a little bit like fur, really, really a big fan of that kind of pattern. We have a bunch of different colors for these guys. We do have bright options as well as kind of darker, more muted options. The white, or this one's kind of cool. It's not white, it's more like blue, but it comes out to be like gray or so. That one being like a gray. This one is really cool. I'm actually a huge fan of the Amazon rainforest on a lot of different animals. And I like the gradient is really what I'm a huge fan of because it goes from dark to lighter. And I just like the purple color. We have mangrove forest, which is kind of more like a lilac, I guess, or lavender color. And then we have red, of course, like a deep red comparative to, was it? Yeah, wait, which one? Now I totally forget what the default one was. Was it this one? It was this one, right? Yeah, this is the default one, and then a deeper red color in the Gambia River Basin. We have only a few pattern colors, very muted colors, nothing super bright and in your face. Although I will say this last one here, this one, the Paleophylax? Why did I struggle so hard with that? Paleophylax has, let me click on it, has some like purple eyeliner. I like the little tiny touch of purple eyeliner on that coloration, but you can see the color above the eye changes on each of these patterns, and then the pattern itself changes color. But this mask, the dark mask, always kind of stays in place where it's at. And yeah, huge fan of this little guy. Huge fan. I think it's safe to say I have my new favorite dinosaur in the game. I am so excited about this little one. We of course have a little ambient behavior of him turning around and jumping after his tail. Look at him go, he's so cute. Then we have walking, we have running. Look at these guys, so fast, so fast. We have sitting, being cute, and then we have itching. Oh my goodness, this is the rolling on its back animation. I could watch this all day. Yes. Oh, it's so cute. So there you go. There's our little Sino in the species viewer. Hopefully I went over all of the different patterns for you guys. This one's kind of cool with the dark on there. Gives a nice contrast to a lot of these different colors. But anyway, if you pick up the pack, you can go ahead and play around with these. I'll try to release some pictures of all the dinosaurs too, with different skin patterns and patterns and colorations. Yeah, so that's the Sino in the species viewer. And that's it. That's our new little Sino. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed a close look at this adorable little dinosaur. Now, I will say everything in this video was my complete personal opinion, and I actually have no idea what these guys are supposed to look like comparative to real life fossil records and what they would have actually looked like. I have no information on this dinosaur whatsoever, so if you do, let me know down in the comments facts or information about them. Let me know what your thoughts are on how Frontier did with the actual design and the model, because I would be really interested to hear from somebody who actually knows about this dinosaur versus me who's just looking at an adorable animal added to a video game. So that is my little spiel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for making it this far. If you're still here with me, be sure to leave a like, and while you're down there, double check that you're subscribed. That way you don't miss out on any future Jurassic World Evolution 2 content or any of the other games that I cover here on the channel. You can follow me on any of my other social media pages. All those links are down in the description below, including the link to my Discord and our Etsy shop if you want to support the channel just a little bit more. And until next time, I will talk at you guys in the next video. Bye!